So 2 whole hours of lots of DIY experts, some brilliant, brilliant guests as well. Great products to choose from. It's Sunday the 15th of March. Is it really Sunday the 15th of March already? I can't believe that. It's flying. With me as well. We've got quite a few things to look at.
We have a lot to look at today. We've got pressure washers, we've got a workbench, we've got drill, dry.
It's something which is really, really useful. We were having a look at it yesterday. Tell us about what we've got first.
Well, what we've got, they're there, so they're not in a box somewhere, in a bag somewhere to get lost in your garage, in your shed. So they're there ready to go. So you've got all of that on board, plus you've got a soap dispenser here. But that's not it, because with this kit, I think it's at the moment one of the best kits on the market because you get so much with it. So you're also getting your Sky Lance here, which extends, as you see behind me here, up to 4 metres. So when you're standing, you can get up to 6 metres. You see,
and easy payments as well. Don't forget, you've got 3 easy payments. You've got a great price, so we've got a discount on the price as well. And wait until you see what this is going to do for you. Now, where shall I stand, Orlando?
I think you should stand that side.
Over here. I'll just take a few steps back.
So I'm just going to take it to show you how quick and easy it is to change anything over. So I'm just pressing the button in there.
Oh, we've got some online. It's at the bottom of the screen
Absolutely.
right now.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to snow foam everything up.
Nice.
And I'm just going to show you over here the Sky Lance, which is fantastic.
Oh, I must just let you know. How many have we got left? Did I hear that right? Less than 100 remaining.
Wow.
This is flying right now. Very, very popular. I appreciate that, you know, it's an investment price, but you buy this and then you have it for years. And you've also got 30 days to try it. Easy payments are not there forever, though, so please get those while you can. So this is one impressive pole.
You have. So you've got the set over. And that's
really
if
good.
you're doing skirting boards and scribing in the skirting boards, that's going to be helpful.
Yeah, you feel like you've got real control because it's not too big.
Absolutely.
Now, these, I have a feeling you are going to really be impressed with this.
So that's a 14.4 volt. So that actually...
And if you're up over your head...
Exactly.
Already, it's a bit too much.
And then you try that one.
Oh, let's get rid of that one. And this one, brilliant.
Exactly.
You can do so much with that. Really handy.
So they are much easier, much lighter, and you know you're away with that. So what you've got here, you've got 21 torque settings, and that cushion behind it. That, instead of doing what the impact is doing on the hammer action on this side, that's got the impact from behind, and it's pushing in that direction. This has the impact on the turn. So. If you've got something like a door that's been painted 5 coats of paint, and you've got to get that screw out, it's not only cleaning, it's nourishing the wood, and that's what you want to do. Brilliant.
It's great. I love it. And you can shop from your own home. You don't have to leave the house at all. We'll deliver it to you, which is so handy right now. Now, next, tell us what we're looking at here.
What we've got here, you know, you're doing any work, you're going to need a work. Notice how I was quite low there.
Yeah.
And for some people, I have a friend of mine, Lance, he's 6'9".
Oh
so on these workbenches, you know, he's crouched over like that. But the nice thing is, if I just pull that back, release...
Oh, that's clever.
And then let them engage, then I've got that. So it goes from sort of just over 700 to just over 1. Let's face it, you know, so often, as you know, you'll get...
Now, this, brilliant, brilliant value, £14 and 50p.
Yeah, it fits easily in your hand. It's very, very comfortable. And to start off with, I did. So it's fantastic, but you can use it on so many different materials. For example, I was saying it works on PVC tubing, PVC pipes, things like that. If you've got a bit of cold water pipe, if you're doing a little bit of plumbing or something like that. Again, it makes life so easy.
I was concerned that was going to take some extra elbow grease.
No, it's really, really easy. Really, really simple. No, it's just so easy to use. It's fantastic. Also, you get the other blade in this set, which was this one, the pruning saw blade. So you can use this in and around the garden as well.
And that feels a bit safer to me, rather than using some of the longer ones that you would use, that, you know, you might just not have as good control over it.
Yeah. All you do is you take the fret part of it out, the frame of the saw out, and you pop this in. Comes with a little bolt there, which you just use finger tight, that bolt, to stop it coming out. And then if you're in the garden and you're doing a bit of pruning, it's fast, it's easy to use. So there you go.
These, just to warn you. So maybe you're thinking about gift ideas. Really great price. Maybe one for you, maybe one for a friend, a family member, father-in-law, that kind of thing. Maybe mother-in-law. Maybe she likes to do the DIY. Anybody
that's into DIY would really appreciate this, because
it
really does get you out of trouble. You know, if you're doing a bit of skirting boards or a bit of plasterboard or something. Now, you can see what we've done there is we've taken the pruning.
We always have to be careful of, but I think especially at the moment we want to make sure that those surfaces are as clean as they possibly can be. And I think that this is a really great way of doing that.
Well, it is, and also, you know, the fact it's come from Samsung that we know.
Sometimes leather sofas, they can start to, especially if they're cream or white, and they can start to look grubby very quickly. This would be a really good maintenance product. A smell you would deliberately put in your car to make it smell nice.
Well, it
does. You get sort of air fresheners that smell really pretty.
Well, that's so true. So let's come over here and have a look at a window, because we're talking about cars, of course, inside, outside, you name it. But what about, you know, for those windows? Again, you know, we were talking earlier on, this doesn't have all those kind of harsh chemicals. There's lots of glass cleaners out there, and they have, like, these warning signs on them. I think that's important to know. So let's have a go on our window. Nice, filthy window we've got here. To give it a nice spray. So
if you want to try it, remember, you can put it to the test for yourself. You can try it on as many things as you want. You know, sometimes when I'm using products that have a lot of chemicals, you sort of feel like you don't want to breathe in while you're using it. But with this, it smells great. It's not got any of the nasties in.
Let's finish this window while we're here. You know, it makes things kind of fun and easy, and I think that's what's so important about everything that we do. You know, that it smells good, it does the job, you know, it's kind to the skin, it's kind to the environment. All of those things have got to be important, haven't they?
And really, really quick as well.
Yeah, so amazingly, look.
Maybe you're paying someone to clean your windows at the moment. We don't want to put window cleaners out of a job, obviously, but if that's an extra expense that at the moment you can't quite stretch to, this could be something that you buy instead, and you only need a little bit every time you use it. And a lot of people are multi-buying on this, so if you buy more than one, you're going to save 50% P&P charges on the second one, third one, and so on. Also, when we're thinking about lots of places, can you also getting loads of the different, I don't know why I can't think of what
drill bits.
Drill bits, of course, that's
I
what
knew
they're
where
called.
you were going.
I don't know why I couldn't think of what they were called. I need to get back into it again, don't I? But we saw even that. I mean, that's impressive, isn't it? What a long one that is.
Absolutely, that's a very long one. Very long one.
And he's been able to put that all the way in. He's been able to take it all the way out just with this, which is really nice and lightweight.
Spin it all the way in and all the way out.
It does, doesn't it? £99 is the price. If you want to try this, 30-day money-back guarantee when it arrives with you. 7 to 10 working days on that one. Now, Tommy seems to have grown a little bit.
Yes,
I feel a bit
DIY to new heights.
You are, like
so,
you did.
This is a multi-purpose ladder, and then the first function, now how many ladders do you know that will actually, the car, I'm not going to damage the paintwork, but I've got myself into what is all kind of a pretty awkward position to get into otherwise.
I've seen multi-position ladders before, but I don't normally see this kind of price. And I think for this price, for something that is all the ladder you will ever need and then some, I think it's pretty amazing. $69.96, plus you only need to pay half today as well.
Well, let me show you what I think is its best position, to be honest, because storing a ladder, which goes up to 3.3 metres, and I'll show you that shortly, just how tall that is, can be very, very difficult. You have to leave it outside, you have to leave it chained up to the outside of the house. It's a bit of an invite to somebody to then use that ladder.
Yeah.
That will store in a garage, in a shed, out of the way. Probably
also for in the car as well, if you've got to go to jobs and
if you've got a second home, if you want to take it down to go and help a friend or a family out, a friend or family member down, so you can throw that into the boot of the car.